Hello, ladies! Welcome to another vlog. It is Saturday morning here in Barcelona, and I wanted to bring you along in this solo weekend in Barcelona. I wanted to do several things on my own, like just doing things by myself that I actually enjoy doing and that I never do if my boyfriend is at home. So yeah, I'm going to bring you along and I hope you enjoy it. First thing that I'm going to do now that it's Saturday morning is going out for a little walk because I want to go to a library and buy the second book of a trilogy that I'm reading, and I love the first one so much. So yeah, I'm going to try to get that second book, and then I'd like to sit in a nice cafe, have a lovely coffee and croissant if I can, and read a little bit. Let's go! Middle of the street in Barcelona and I'm cringing myself. I am back home. I was looking for that bookstore because I wanted to buy a book, and the first one that I went to was closed, the one that I wanted to go. The second one was as well, because here in Spain, in Barcelona, when August comes, because it's 2 of August right now, the opening times of stores changes, but sometimes they do not change the opening times in Google. They attach a paper written with the new opening times of the stores. So you go to the place and it's closed, and it's happened twice today, but it's alright. I went to another one and it was huge and beautiful, so that was nice. And I found the book and I got it, so I'm super excited. It's the second part of La Catedral del Mar. And it's a beautiful book. I really recommend it, like the trilogy itself. Afterwards, I was very close to one of my favorite cafes here in Barcelona. It is called The Origin, or De Origen. I don't know if it's English or Spanish. Actually, it's written the same way. And just had a huge cafe latte with a super tasty croissant. Read a little bit. A friend of mine from Italy called me and we talked a little bit. And also I received a package from Amazon, which is the birthday present for my boyfriend. And I am super excited. I know he's going to love the birthday present. I cannot say it now because if he watches this, then I'm going to spoil the surprise. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. And now it's time to make some lunch. I am preparing a pasta salad, cherry tomatoes. These are from Amadeo region. Tomatoes are definitely my favorite veggie in summer. Look how cute they look. I'm just going to chop them because I don't like when they explode in my mouth, so I prefer to cut them before. So what I like to do is I cut it this way. I do some cuts here and there, and then like this, and then I just squeeze it into some mug or bowl or whatever you have. And my favorite part, squeeze it. A little bit here, here. This is it. It's time to eat. Hello! I just had the most amazing siesta in a long time. Honestly, this is one of the best things about being Spanish. Taking very long naps and not feeling guilty at all for it. Like, it's just cultural. So, oh my god, yeah. I am so well rested right now. Where you're from, do you take siestas? Do you take naps? Is it a thing that is well seen or bad? Is it tagged as something to do if you're lazy? Just let me know in the comments. I'm very curious, but if you usually do not do them, I'd say I recommend from the bottom of my heart on weekends. Just give you some times to do some siestas, and I guarantee you will probably start feeling much better, at least much more rested. Having said that, I'm going to work a little bit on my laptop right now. Oli! It is already Saturday evening. I have worked a little bit and then I had a shower and did my skincare. I wanted to do something special today because it's Saturday evening. I was thinking about going out to a restaurant on my own, which is something that I've done in the past, but I wasn't feeling like dressing up and being around people, honestly. So I decided to do something that maybe you guys can relate with me, which is like watching a movie that I actually like. Because sometimes when you live with your partner, of course, you have to choose movies that you both like. And I'm really into romantic movies and my boyfriend is absolutely not, so only when I have my period he lets me choose those. So now that I'm alone, I'm going to take advantage of that and I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to do a little bit of home cinema session, and to do it even more special, I got some wine, so I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine, as well as I ordered some food. I ordered maybe way too much food, but who cares? I'm going to eat it tomorrow. I ordered like Chinese food. I enjoy so much romanticizing this time on my own. And I didn't tell you, but this is my last weekend before I turn 28, and I actually bought myself a present for my birthday, but I don't want to tell you because it is not an object, even though I had to buy a pair of shoes. That's the only thing that I'm going to say. And it's an experience that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it next week. So I'm going to be vlogging about that next week, but I wanted to do something special for my birthday, and I said, oh, I really know that I enjoy that thing, that experience, so let's do it. So well, that's it. I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine. We've got spring rolls, some gyoza. Then I got these, which are made of Philadelphia and avocado because I do not like raw fish. And I got as well some noodles. It is Sunday already. I just came back home. I went out for a coffee and I read my book, the one that I got yesterday. and then walked a little bit in a dog park that is nearby my place, but there were many dogs, I have to say. And now I'm going to cook. So the day turned in a way that I hadn't planned. I had envisioned myself working like for a couple of hours and then going out for a run in the beach of Barcelona, and I was planning to take you along so you could see a little bit Barcelona in the evening, in the sunset. But I received some feedback from one of the freelance projects, so I had to apply some changes to some work that we are doing, and that took me much more time than I expected. Plus I had to edit the vlog that I was sharing today on Sunday, and it was quite long, and I was trying to delete everything that I do not find relevant, because when I start speaking sometimes I add a lot of info and I repeat myself a lot, maybe because I improvise. I try to do this very genuine, so I'm sorry if this vlog didn't end it in an amazing way with the sunset in Barcelona beach, but it is the way it is. This is my real life. Sometimes I have to work in the evenings even if it's Sunday. I chose it, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, I'm happy. I have prepared myself some scrambled eggs, toast, and I think that overall it was a good weekend. I had a lot of time for myself to do things that I like, which mainly are going to nice cafes and reading an interesting book. Yeah. I'm easy. Yesterday night I ate at home and had a home cinema session. I think it was a nice way to spend my last weekend before turning 28 next week. I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. I hope that you learned to enjoy your solitude and moments with yourself, and just treat yourself nicely and go to the places that you like, even though if it's by yourself, which is completely fine. And I'll see you next week, and if you like this vlog, or if you just want to support me a little bit, I would appreciate a lot if you could subscribe, leave a comment, or just like the video. Alright, I'll see you next week. Nos vemos. Que vaya muy bien. Mua.